Hello, this is a video about YMAX, the stock ticker YMAX, and should you invest or not. And I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I did invest in YMAX, and here is a spreadsheet I made to convince me to do so or not. So on this spreadsheet, I recorded the dividend day, the stock price on dividend day, the dividend paid per share, my amount of shares owned, the total cost per share was capital invested divided by the shares owned, the estimated dividend per share, the total dividends, dividend year to date, shares purchased as a result of the dividend, the cost per share purchased at the time, the dividend reinvested, the total dividend reinvested over time, the capital invested, which is the initial investment plus the dividend, the estimated dividend taxes, and a bunch of things that probably is not important, but the profit if sold shares, the estimated taxes if I sold shares, the profit after taxes if I sold shares. So this is the unused cash per dividend transaction. This is the total unused cash year to date. Current share cost of my shares owned times the current stock price. The difference in the share cost, which would be my current shares times the share average. The open net gain is the difference between these two columns. The dividend profit after taxes. That's the most important column, is this column V. It's the dividend profit after taxes. And then the profit. Total dividend minus tax plus the open net gain. So if you sold everything, this is your profit. And in this column, we have just the total dividend minus tax if you never sold. So let's go straight down to dividend profit after taxes, buying 10 shares per week. The dividend profit after taxes at the very end is $10,462. The profit, if you sold all your shares, you'd be negative $13,869. If you never sold and you just held on for more dividends, total dividend minus tax, you'll be at $10,462. So from your initial investment, my initial investment of $15,000, I only got $10,000 of that back after taxes. But the catcher is we're working with negative numbers right now. I have subtracted 30 cents from the NAV every week from the week I invested. And by the time 2026 comes around, it's already in the negative. So what does this mean for YMAX? Perhaps a stock split somewhere around March 14th, 2025. I don't know. You tell me. Can they withhold? They have weekly dividends, and can you stop biting everything in the room? They have weekly dividends. I messed up my first time around in this video because I was adding my total unused cash into the dividends, but the total unused cash is already the dividend. So yeah. So what do you think? If the NAV depreciates that badly week after week, would you invest into YMAX? Would you get a puppy if it chewed everything in your room? Yeah, I did. And you know what? I also invested in YMAX. So, have a good day.